araw pumila ang maraming cosplayers at gamers dahil sa overcrowding sa isang event sa Pasay. Ang iba umuwi na lang kahit nakabili na ng ticket dahil may mga nahilo at hinimatay na.
Reklamo ng mga netizen, mahigit kalahating araw silang nakabilad para lang makapasok sa ginanap na CONQuEust 2023 Festival.
Medyo masakit po sa paa. Naghilo po ako, sir.
The biggest problem with CONQuEust is that it is overly ambitious. An overly ambitious event comes with overly ambitious standards. You're gonna have an event so big that probably 100,000 people are going to attend it. You're certainly gonna need an event that can hold 100,000 people inside.
So many people did not get what they paid for. It was 100% overcrowded and tickets were 100% oversold.
There were people who were lining up outside because there were just so many people in that they can't allow people to go inside anymore. People had to line up literally for an entire day.
We can't approach it unless we buy or check the merch just so to make way for the lines, which is why likely made some shy to even approach them when they just wanted to see the guests.
Same message that they apologized to me. They were asking me to delete the tweet because they were getting negative attention from it.
We recognize that your experience did not meet your expectations, and we will make amends starting with the release of the refund details for those who were not able to enter the venue on day 2 and day 3. Pwede ba naman dito may pila pa din? How many times do we need to tell you that overwhelming response isn't an excuse when you were fully aware of how many tickets you sold and continue to sell, knowing full well how many people would show up?
Ang nakikitang dahilan sa sobrang habang pila ay overselling o labis-labis na pagbebenta ng tiket, lagpas sa kapasidad ng venue.
Sana yung magbebenta sila ng ticket kahit tumak na nila.
So that was my experience in CONQuEust basically, and it was one of the best experiences of my life, and I would love to do it all over again next year. Seeing people be so excited and passionate and to be a part of our community in real life is a very different feeling than online, and it's an amazing feeling. And specifically having my song be played in front of the crowd on stage was also very unexpected, but I appreciated that as well. So, you know, shout out to everyone at CONQuEust. Experiences like these are very surreal, and it's obviously, you know, thanks to you guys that make it possible. So.
How do you encourage kids no more to dreaming big? With the humble beginnings of CONQuEust PH as a high school project in Iloilo City to its debut last year in SMX Convention Center, it was quite unbelievable they were able to pull off close to 30,000 attendees. This year, I just kept quiet when my son told me their team is dreaming a 70,000 and up foot traffic figure by making more events in 3 days and flying in artists, influencers, and tech stars from across the world. I told my son, Justin, you can only double the attendees if there's enough space. SMX can handle that much. It's impossible. He just answered, precisely, Dad. That's why our company AcadArena, aside from getting the whole SMX Convention Center, we expanded our venues to the connecting areas of Conrad Hotel, National University MOA, Mall of Asia, and the Seashell Lane Food Street. We're making one of the biggest tech/pop culture convention in the Southeast Asia, Dad. And yes, we are almost sold out. There is no right or wrong answer in encouraging kids to dream big. I just tell my son to break your big dreams into small, manageable chunks. Passion before profits. Pray and be patient and just enjoy the ride to the 3 brains of AcadArena. Good luck in your dream event next weekend.
Bro. They got fucking Pokemon? They got Joey the anime man. They got the anime man. And they also got the Genshin Impact voice actors from 2022 CONQUEST. Bro, this is actually the biggest event in the Philippines right now. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know who's going to surprise me. Okay, here's the deal. If Moist Critical goes to CONQUEST, I'm gonna cosplay as Moist Critical. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go to CONQUEST and cosplay as Moist Critical. Hey, it's a streamer slash cosplay slash gaming convention. Might as well cosplay as my favorite streamer, which is actually Moist Critical. He's actually my favorite streamer. Not... Wait. These are mags. What is this called? Wow, all of the food here is goddamn expensive, man. They're all expensive, man. Water for 40. Magkano pa yung Sprite?
70.
The Sprite costs 70. Huh? Hey, lemonade is also good, man. It's a good substitute for water. I mean, maybe not in a sense that you need to live off of lemonade type of substitute, but I mean, it's a good substitute for today. I mean, if I'm gonna spend half my cash, I'd rather just use this. I'd rather drink something that has taste, minerals. Come on, man. You'd do the same if I were you. I wanted to do this and I wanted to finish this is because I need to know the schedule of CONQUEST. I need to decide who I want to meet and when can I meet them. So I've been spending a great portion of my time trying to plan for what I'm going to do for CONQUEST. I mean, look at that, the amount of detail that I put in, and also even the layout of the map, like important dates or time for me to leave and go back. If you look at this, so from 11 a.m. I'll be here. Around 1 a.m. I'll be going back to Mall of Asia, and then, you know, do this meet and greet, and after that I will be going back here around 2:30. And after that I'll be going back to SMX.
Yeah, I'm just curious, like for example, if you know, from anime to traveling to podcast, what do you think is next for Joey for the next content that you're thinking of?
Well, I'm trying to get my clothing brand, you know, going up and running.
Oh! Where can we get that?
This is Joey the Anime Man, and next to him is AcadArena. These two are the OGs when it comes to the anime community. Known for making content such as anime reviews, commentaries, and cultural aspects of the anime industry, these two have made a name for being one of the few pioneers of anime content creation on YouTube. If there's anyone I'm looking forward to meeting this CONQUEST, it's definitely these two.
Why don't we bring the biggest Philippine weave that we have?
Let's welcome on stage, Gloco!
Oh! Bringing the people in. Okay.
So Gloco, you need to choose one from the crowd to help you conquer both Joey and Aki.
Okay, who's the most low-res member here?
Go, go,
What's
go.
the best anime ever?
Best Gurren Lagann.
Best anime ever.
Best anime, High School DxD.
I want the one with the emo hat. I have a spiritual connection with it. What's the best anime ever?
Spy Family.
Oh my god, bro.
What is this gonna be? It's gonna be like, oh, here's a scene of an anime. Name the number of the frame.
No.
Let's start the.
Wait,
oh my-
sorry, hold up.
Yes.
Joey, I'm not sure if you've seen Kaiji, but believe me or not, I'm gonna play rock next time.
Reminds me of Hunter x Hunter.
He's got mind games. All right.
The mind games, Kaiji.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Let's see.
You can ask help from your partners, by the way.
This is
Okay.
the round. In the anime Slam Dunk, Shoku's small forward, Rukawa, carries the number blank on his jersey.
Oh my god, I know this.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Rock,
One,
paper,
two.
scissors.
Oh, okay. Joey. Oh.
Or Aki can help, by the way.
69.
3, 2,
40.
You're the crowd.
1. Final answer.
Final answer?
48.
That is wrong.
I'm gonna go for like my Captain Tsubasa thing.
Uh-huh.
A forward in football is 11.
He's going for 11. You're going for 11. And that answer is correct. It's actually 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our Tokusho Sotsuki CQ champions on the Taicho Kage.
Congratulations. Woo. Well done, well done.
So we are currently going to MOA Atrium for another meet zone. I really felt tired during that entire time. I really feel like I really needed to rest.
After finishing Joey and Glauco's stage segment, it was time for me to visit my first ever meet and greet located at Mall of Asia Atrium. Now, I gotta tell you, going from building to building and walking around for hours has made my lower back hurt like hell.
I am so glad that tomorrow's gonna be a very loose day. Not much meet and greet is gonna happen, not much stage segments. So tomorrow I can just enjoy and not have to worry about so many things. I'm not even gonna bother getting the meet and greets anymore because the meet and greets are not worth it. They're not worth it. It's not worth it.
Little did I know that the decision to skip on-site meet and greet stubs would be one of the best decisions I've ever made in this event. As for the reason why, you'll know soon enough.
Bro, I'm not shitting you. My fucking body is dying. Bro, every time I cough, my lower back would feel pain. Bro, my body is actually giving up on me, bro. I don't think I can make it to day 2. I'm dying, man. I'm dying. Holy shit. We found the variance of the moist burst.
This is Blood, an amazing cosplayer that I discovered purely because of Chares. Who would have thought that me lining up to her booth at this exact time would let me experience
special delivery. Pizza for Bioru, is that right?
Yes. How's my voice? How's up?
What's a smile real fast?
It's cringe.
Malapit na streamer. Charlie, kamusta Charlie? How are you, Charlie?
I feel great. Nakita ko na si Joji TV. Sabi ko to, cosplay carnival pa lang. Nakita ko yung kamay ko sa vlog niya.
Eh, mukha pa talaga, hindi lang kamay mo eh.
So look at this. See this?
Bro, that's me! That's me! That's me! That's me! That's me!
Can we take a still frame? I witnessed everything earlier from the battle with Joey. It's really amazing that the Filipino pride reigns on.
Right. That was so cool.
Filipino pride.
In charge. Ikaw lang ba? Are you the only Penguin Zero here?
I think I saw one, but
Y'all should gather. Y'all should really gather in like the moist critical group. Anyways, what's up, guys?
yes, we are at CONQuEust. Bro, this is my first time meeting Glauco. I actually meeting you.
What's up,
in
everyone?
live.
They should invite me next time. What the fuck, CONQuEust?
Yes, absolutely. All right. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
See you.
Bro, look at the fucking line just to get to the second floor, man. Ain't no way.
Nakita ko siya, panataning lang natin nila, susunod kayo.
Ay, mga papasok.
Oo, papasok. Dahil sila naman to. Sasaglit lang, mamaya. Kahit na mamaya na. Stop lang muna ko tayo. Sige, go.
As a traffic problem.
Michael, Dana!
Stop.
This event was so overcrowded that they didn't just have a problem for people who were trying to get in, but they also had a problem for people who were trying to get up. Because this event, they occupy 2 floors. The second floor is for Quest Market. Like if you want to buy stuff, you want to be like me, which I wasn't able to get it signed because the line for her booth was just too long. Everything in this freaking event is lines. So many freaking lines. Once you get inside this event, you're never getting out. Because not only did they have a problem for people who were trying to get inside the event, not only they had a problem for people who were trying to get to the second floor, not only they had a problem with like people were like lining up to see their favorite guests and people would just want to buy stuff. Not only did they have a problem with that, they also had a problem for people who are going outside because CONQuEust had multiple venues, so you had to go to another building, you had to go outside to go to these venues so that you could enjoy the other activities like meet and greets like this. Which, if you're not familiar with what I have in my hand, these are all the meet and greet tickets that I was not able to use. And you want to know why I wasn't able to use them? Is because once you go outside of this event, you are never getting back in. We're not even talking about people who went to CONQuEust late, because rule of thumb, if you're going to convention events in the Philippines, you have to be early. So if you attend this event at around, 12 p.m., that's pretty much a skill issue and you're guaranteed to not get inside. So, the rule of thumb, if you want to get in, you have to be early. But it's not even about that. People had to go outside. Like, if you had one of these and you wanted to meet your idols, you have to go outside. Otherwise, you're not gonna meet them. Because if you go out, you're gonna have to go back in a plethora of lines. Like, lines to get inside, lines to go upstairs, lines for the booth, lines to go outside, lines to get food. Oh yeah, there's also a line upstairs if you want to get inside. So not only is there a line downstairs for you to go up, there's also a line upstairs for you to go in. Oh my fucking god, welcome to CONQUEUE! See you in the line! Or see you in the skies because you're going to pass away after this. Bro, okay, so we are currently checking the merchandise of each cosplayer. I am looking at Chares prints right now, and one of the things that I want to buy from her is she has this t-shirt. The t-shirt is good. We also have a Chares standee for 250 pesos. Bro, it looks so good. Like, it actually looks good. There's one thing you should know about me. I got the Cairo merch. It'd be really nice to have a Cairo merch alongside Chares. And this one is Hakao. So I'm having a hard time choosing because she offers a lot of prints, but she doesn't offer a photo book. Now I can choose between Yoimiya, Nicole, and Kafka. Now I don't know who this is, so it's either Yoimiya or Kafka. It's times like this where you wish you had all the money in the world so you don't have to choose and just buy both. God damn it, I really wish she has a photo book. Okay, look at this. One of the cosplayers, Hikarin, is... Well, this is not official, or this is not the one from CONQuEust, but she has a photo book And if you look at the photo book, it actually looks nice. Like it actually looks like a catalog. It looks so good. Look at that. You see that format? You see that thing where there's like a layout? Bro, it looks so good. There's a volume 2. Oh my god. I don't know why, but I just have a certain liking to photo books. I just think they're so cool. I wanna get this. I wanna get a photo book. I wanna get a photo book. I wanna get a photo book. I wanna get a photo book.
Let me introduce to you all the operator. He had this entire backstory about wanting to change the Philippine scene. He threw quite some shade at other event organizers.
Fumbles of another local con in the Philippines are making people question if coming to events are even worth it. Don't worry. Come to CONQuEust 2023 and we'll show you what a real premium event is like.
Super premium event, he promised. But the irony is that even people that paid for a premium in this event, got ripped off. And he was extremely arrogant too. So when the con did a massive oopsie, he decided to blank out his Twitter account. He straight up nuked it. He wanted to hide away from the criticism, I guess. Maybe it was too much for him. But then they decide to make a really poor solution to the line problem. So they posted this. He also decided to extend the convention hours. And while that would mean that a few people that didn't decide to go home and give up will be accommodated, it's also at the expense of the staff and the artists and the booth owners and the celebrities. The enthusiasm was gone for the most part past 6 and 7 o'clock because everyone was tired. The artists I wanted to visit already either went home and had to get back up, and the people that I wanted to meet, like content creators that I really wanted to meet, I couldn't find and reach them anymore because by the time their event ended, we were still waiting in line. As someone that actually spent a shit ton of money to fly over to Manila, book hotels, buy the actual ticket and paid for a good time, as someone that didn't have the connections to enjoy the privilege and the luxury of those that got in hassle-free, as someone that stayed in that fucking line for over 4 and 5 hours, twice, both in 2 days by the way, both in day 3 and day 2, and still wasn't able to buy anything or meet anyone because of the awful queuing process, I can tell you that it was that bad. The influencers and the people with the connections and whatever that got in without the hassle of getting in line have it easy because they're VIPs. Regardless of the reason, they can't say anything. The voice actors in the event isn't going to make a statement saying how shit the event was while they were there. The influencers won't be able to shit talk about the chaos of the event while they were on the site. It's not in their best interest, or perhaps they were not experiencing it because they were getting the VIP experience.
I need to feel anything on this time. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mount. Another word, hold my hand. Another word, baby. Fill my heart with song, and let me sing forevermore. You were all I long for, all I worship and adore. Another word, please be true. Another word, I love.
Hi, Belle. What's up? Hi, hi.
Hi.
I'm Belle. Before we start with the audience asking you questions, we did say a while ago that you promised us one song. Are you ready for that one?
I am ready.
All right. Anyway, Belle, can you give us a hint as to what the first song you're going to be singing for us today is? What's the title?
The title, it starts with an L.
With an L? So, what is the song?
He loves me, what? Love me not.
Love me not. There we go. So Belle, take it away.
Okay, here I go.
I have a lot to say about what happened during my panel. Let's just say it could have went better. The CONQuEust was just very unprepared for the amount of people that came. Staff was spread very, very thin. They were straight up just set for failure. I had a set time and it was pretty early in the morning. Yeah, 10:30 a.m. 10:30 a.m. I was wondering, you know, like when we were gonna do tech setup, and then I don't know what happened. I think like either I was just completely deleted from the schedule by accident. Like surely I wasn't forgotten, but that's literally what happened. I had to go into my Discord server to sound check with you guys because I was like, mod check? Hello? Crickets, bro. I overheard like the handlers asking show like, hey, we've been trying to get a hold of you for sound check. A bunch of us are waiting for you. And he's like, oh, really? I thought I didn't have a sound check. The evening before, you know, because I had overheard someone ask show for sound check, I was like, that's weird because show's doing a VTuber panel. So am I. But like technically mine is more difficult because, they asked me to add live singing to it. And I was like, wouldn't they want to like check audio and stuff? And so I did ping them that evening. I pinged them earlier that day too because I was missing earbuds. I didn't hear anything. The next morning, I woke up very early to make sure like everything was working, my model was working, my sound was okay, and I had everything prepared. And I was like, all right, guys, I'm ready. we gonna do this thing? Hello? I was just talking to myself. I was like, anyways, I'm ready. Is anyone? No? Yeah, is you guys busy or something? I'm like, maybe I got the time wrong. Hello? Anyone? I was just talking to myself the whole morning. My manager could actually see both me and show's Discord server chats. And we had our own channels. This is no fault of show. This is absolutely no fault of show. But his channel was straight up like what my Twitch chat looks like right now. Like just a rain of like all the staff talking to him, asking, like giving him like a detailed list of what kind of questions they're gonna ask him. And it's interesting because those same people who were in show's chat were also in mine. And I was pinging them the whole morning and the evening before, and no one responded to me. Our merch stuff was cutting it so close because there was just no word of where to send our merch. We were cutting it dangerously close. And I knew she was stressed to all hell with that. And so I was like, surely I can handle this much. But like, no one was talking to me. So I finally messaged Cha. I was like, Cha, I think they maybe forgot about me.
I'm CONQUEUE. I'm a voice actor from Los Angeles, and I do voiceover for anime, video games, dubbing, and all sorts of things.
In an event that features their favorite creators from around the world, it's only natural to attend said event solely for the purpose of meeting them. This, being my primary objective for attending CONQuEust, I knew that one of the only few guaranteed ways I could interact with them was through lining up to their booth and buying their merchandise. But with an event as grand and ambitious as CONQuEust 2023, there is a concern that many of the attendees find, and it can be summarized in one question. Do you have to pay just to interact with them? A user named Ditzy has prepared a couple of gifts to give a few of her favorite Genshin Impact voice actors. To her and everyone else's surprise, the people lining up in the voice actor's booth have apparently been informed by staff that they must make a purchase in order to queue in line. Sadly to say, it's true to all booths. We can't approach it unless we buy or check the merch just so to make way for the lines. That's what's been told for the staff to tell the con-goers, which is why likely made some shy to even approach them when they just wanted to see the guests. Excuse me, I was not made aware of this, nor did I give that kind of instruction at any point. Obviously, I prefer proof over only verbal claims, but if anyone experienced this, I need you to know that this has never been a rule of mine, stateside or otherwise. I can sadly confirm this to be true. I was planning to give you some gifts, but when I found out that during day 2 I can't line up unless I pay to meet you, I just stopped making these and gave up. This breaks my heart. There was never a fee to just meet any of us at our tables. I had zero fucking clue that that's what they were telling people in line, and learning about this now just fucking infuriates me. I am so sorry. I sadly heard that some people were specifically told that they couldn't talk to me during CONQuEST without purchases, and that is definitely not the case. I never charge anyone just to talk to me, and you never have to buy anything, but obviously respect other attendees. This is a tough one, because some booths were becoming very overcrowded, so staff had to make sure it didn't go out of control. In the same vein, it wouldn't have been fair to everyone who wanted to actually buy merch if the queues basically became a meet and greet free for all. While I think this statement does have a point, I still feel like the crew lacked a lot on how to handle the crowd, especially since it's not the first time we had guest booths at CONQuEST this year and last year. It's unfortunate that due to the overcrowdedness state of CONQuEST 2023, many of those who wanted to meet the guests that were heavily advertised to them can only do so for a fee. And those who want to meet and greet the Genshin voice actors, pay to win.
Another problem is their crowd control. Like, there was this time with the meet and greet booth where there was less like tape. They were telling people to stay outside of that tape because that tape holds the lines for the booth. Again, this is so many fucking lines. They had to make this area like, okay, this line is off limits. This line is for people who are lining up for booth. Alright? If you step in here, I will personally shoot you. So they made this area because people were like ruining the lines, right? But some of them were empty. Like, some of the booths were empty that they practically didn't even have lines there. So what are you trying to protect? I mean, I understand that for the sake of, you know, practicality and formality, but you're really not gonna sacrifice formality and practicality to, I don't know, for convenience and, you know, letting the people who went there, who paid to get there, pass through and like walk. And the one thing that really pissed me off is the cut-offs and the lines. Like, again, there was this one time with Ruru's time, I was lining up on her booth. She was not there yet, but I already lined up early because we were promised that she would arrive. So we sat there, we lined up even though she's not there for about 1 hour. No, I think it was from 1 to 2 hours. And then when she finally got there, we got cut off.
Ain't no way, bro, we got cut off.
Sir, very, very sorry for the cut-off.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
Scott. Okay.
This month. Bruh. All that wait, man. All that waiting for what? Nothing. Nothing.
God damn, man. We waited in line for what? For nothing. At that time, I could have lined up on somebody else's booth like Dish. I could have had my Dish merch signed and Dish print signed. But instead, I lined up for Ruru because, you know, I wanted to finish the story. And the annoying thing here was when we were lining up for Bioru's booth, because she wasn't there, when we were lining up there for 4 hours, we were told to stand up. Like, come on, man. Come fucking on. This line isn't even moving. Bioru is not even there yet. She was not even in her booth yet. Why are we not allowed to sit down? The entire point of this line is that we're waiting for her to arrive. You expect us to stand up for 4 hours and not even, like, it's not even moving. The line isn't even moving for 4 fucking hours. You expect us to stand up all that time without saying, God damn, what the fucking salty, man. I'm fucking salty, bro. The Charest standee sold out, man. It's sold out. Fuck. Ah! The announcement was made 18 hours ago, and I wasn't supposed to see that, man. I wasn't supposed to see that. God damn it, man. The standee. Now my Cairo merch is gonna be all alone. Damn it! I need that standee! Alright, so I went on my Instagram story talking about how the standee sold out and, you know, how sad I am. And then Jerez said, no restock. No! 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 God damn it, man. Why did it have to be the standee, man? Why? Why? I need that standee! You see that? You see that? You see that? That is the Cairo merch. That is the only acrylic standee that I have and Ganyu. But Cairo merch, she needs company. The drawing will be on 22 and May 29. Winners will be emailed their mid-zone vouchers by May 23 and May 30. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will know the results tomorrow, which of them we got. I submitted an entry for each one of the meets, so there are a total of around 26 or 29. It would be really infuriating if I didn't get any single one of them. I hope we get at least 10 or at least 6 of my choosing. I only have a small list, and this list is composed of just 6. The reason why it's 7 is because Joey the Anime Man will be having 2 free meets. So Joey the Anime Man, you are link out!
Bro, CONQuEust W, bro. They're giving us free food. They're giving us free food. Everyone gets, you get like a free food. Nice. Very nice CONQuEust. Very nice. They're feeding us. Though I don't necessarily find a spicy biscuit good to eat when you're on an empty stomach, because it's spicy. It's gonna fuck up your. It's gonna make your body drip.
And the overcrowdedness of this place is not the only problem. It also had a problem with schedule and programs.
And then it's just straight up 10:30, and I go on Twitter and like people were asking me like, "Wow, weren't you supposed to go? Why is show going now?" But finally, someone got back to me, and they finally send me the link to share my OBS, and the link doesn't work, and the password doesn't work. And the only reason I got that link was because Cha was molding in DMs like, where is Bao's staff? Hello? So how are we gonna do the music? Because you guys asked me to do some live singing. What about my music? And they're like, music? And I'm like, oh, God damn it. I look at Cha and she looks at me and I just start crying. I was like, ah! Right after that happened, and like I tweeted out, you know, and it's gone now, but I had tweeted out, they forgot me, LOL. I don't know when I'm going. That was when they responded to me, which is it looks so bad. And I'm not blaming anyone. What happened happened. It is what it is. Distant, she wasn't even official. I just wanted something to go. Look at Cha, and she looks at me. All right. And so she's running back till she's like, Bao definitely fucking needs my help. nothing. And then it's just straight up 10:30. And then it's just straight up 10:30. Message that they like apologized to me, they were asking me to delete the tweet because they were getting negative attention from it, and I was like, no way, bro. It's just like, damn.
I was injured on day 2 of CONQuEST because of the staff's mismanagement while lining up to get into the venue. The staff was yelling at our line to hurry up and move faster, open up our bags already so that the line can keep moving. They were pressuring all these people in the line to move faster and faster to the point that we were practically running to keep up. It was chaotic, and I ended up tripping on a hump meant to cover up wires. The medics tended to me fairly quickly and the medics were kind, but I didn't get any form of reparation. I don't even remember getting an apology from the staff or organizers, even though it's their fault I fell. I came to CONQuEST this year hoping to enjoy it as I had last year. Instead, I started off the convention injured and in pain, limping my way through the whole con. I couldn't even take a proper break when I needed to because only the second floor had a resting area, and you had to line up just to get to the second floor. This year's CONQuEST was really the worst convention I've ever been to. It was an unsafe environment that shows that the organizers didn't really care about the congoers at all. If there's still one next year, maybe it's safer if you don't go to CONQuEST.
Like, the only reason why the food stalls no longer sold food, why the staff got rude and unbearable, and why the accommodation got really shitty was because of everyone's collective frustration with the line. The con-goers were pissed, chat, and the staff was pissed as well. Not at the con-goers, but most likely because they weren't fed. The security people that didn't even eat throughout the entire day to maintain the peace. The volunteers were panicking over what they should be doing, and they also weren't eating much because of the chaos. The art and the stand owners that were tired as hell because the organizers suddenly wanted to run their booths from 9 in the morning till 9 in the evening.
Meet and greet was supposed to be first come first served basis. It was never announced that people are gonna get randomly picked. They made people line up in MOA Atrium, but then, a few minutes past the scheduled time for claiming of meet and greet stubs, everyone started running because they are gonna pick from the crowd. By the way, The staff mentioned that people got injured yesterday. Because of course, who would have thought making people rush towards a crowded area to get picked is safe? So why do it the same way when the first time clearly wasn't great?
Thanks. I'm not even gonna bother getting the meet and greets anymore because the meet and greets are not worth it. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. This event is just so ambitious. It's bigger than life. You're not going to enjoy this event 100% if you want to enjoy this event 100%. So I won 2 meet and greet tickets. This one is a meet and greet for Hakao, one of the biggest cosplayers in the Philippines, and this one is another meet and greet card for Josette Swan, which is an international cosplayer that's also made a name in the Philippines. Both of these meet and greets occur at 3 p.m. So I asked the staff, is it possible for me to meet both of them? And, well, let's just say that the answer was no. Because again, guess why? Because there's a line inside. So pretty much I had to choose between 2 known cosplayers, one in the Philippines and one internationally. And you know what? You want to know what I chose? You want to know what I chose? Huh? I chose just... I'm sorry, Hakao. I am so sorry. Sa pinakadulo po.
Both left side.
Paano po siya pagka nag-overlap daw? Dapat
As long as the doors are still open po.
You can still enter.
You can still enter.
So that's an hour after the actual start. But you do have to go through here if you go to just set first.
Okay po. Sige po. I'm gonna pick Josette because although I don't know Josette, she's I kind of already met Hakao. So it's only feeling. It's so quiet. You literally had to choose. If you want to enjoy this event, you have to choose the program. If you're not a guy like me who plans ahead of things like big events like CONQuEust, you are screwed, my friend. And even a guy like me who was prepared for this event, I got screwed because I wanted to meet Hakao. I wanted to meet Josette Swan because they checked out her works, her cosplays. Her cosplays are really, really nice. And I wanted to learn, I wanted to learn from the very best because your boy's gonna do cosplay soon.
My advice for you to start cosplaying is that you need to have confidence and believe in yourself that you can pull off the character, and most importantly you need to have the love and the passion for the character to be able to bring the best out of the character. That's all it is. And don't worry so much about the wig or whether your costume is appropriate or not, because most importantly you enjoy yourself, because cosplay is for everyone.
Now, if you ask me why I have so many unused meet and greet tickets, it's not exactly because they were overlapping with each other. Because if they're overlapping with each other, you could have at least used one of them and not get to like 5 unused tickets. The reason why I was not able to use them is because I intentionally didn't go to them. And why is that? Because I was lining up to receive and claim the pre-orders that I have made prior to this event. And this is important, because if I didn't claim these pre-orders, I'd have just basically thrown my money away, didn't I? Actually, no, that's not the reason why. It's actually because I wanted to get these photo books that I bought from Bioru signed by her, because I am such a huge stan that I'm basically a fan. I'm basically fangirling that I needed to get these signed because I'm such a huge mark, and I had to wait 4 hours in line to get these things signed, and I'm a huge fan. And, shut the fuck up. Photo book.
really love your costume designs that you make. You also draw them, right?
Yeah, I also draw.
You know, as an artist, I really feel inspired looking at some of your works.
Figures my artwork because I don't have time, so most of them are only sketch.
Because I'm making a manga. I feel like when it comes to like character designs and costumes, you really do a lot with in terms of like the creativity of like.
I really like costume design. I have time and always find some motivation for inspirations.
By the way, I'm a Himiko stan, so I really love your Himiko costume or cosplay right now. I'm marking out. I am marking. This one, this had the name and the CONQUEST 23. Is it okay for a photo?
But you get the point. Because you had to line up for like, I don't know, things like pre-orders, or you want to meet your favorite creator, you want to meet favorite cosplayer, you have to wait in line for like maximum 4 hours for me. And again, I waited in line to meet and buy one of Ruru-sama's prints from TikTok, and we got cut off, which was like, if you're not early, you're dead. You know, it's really a shame, because a lot of these people, you know, CPK is a Minecraft YouTuber, SpiceU, which was featured on the Valorant Celebrity Show match, Tsikyo and Hikarin, Hyper Potions, and James Landino, these are musicians. Neil Komaru, Yosuke, and Kyo, again, very popular international cosplayers that I would have loved to get the chance to meet. Joey the Anime Man. Now, that's actually the reason why I spent the entire day waiting for my prints and collecting my prints, waiting for my shit to be signed, because there ain't no way I'm gonna miss a chance for meet and greet with Joey the Anime Man. Yo. I just received another email. I was just about to go to sleep and I received another email. Ticket confirmed. Bro. Okay, I got four. Okay, you've successfully... I got one for Ash, Ristel, and Sally free meat. I got one for Josette Swan. That's good. Okay. We got two more.
You don't lose your 50-50.
Let's go! Hi! What's up?
Oh my god, I'm eating voice critical, bro!
Today I am...
Are you naked?
And this is my friend right here, is one of the biggest fan.
Yo, what's up, man?
I look up to you, man. You do a lot of like crazy things, man. Like it's actually insane.
I'm pretty stupid. Thanks.
1, 2, 3. It's recording.
Make CONQuest sound like horrific, but I still had a really good time. I still had a great time. What happened to me was just a very clear example of a lot of problems with the infrastructure of their team. But I mean, it's just, you know, they'll learn. It's like a new con.
I do think that he needs to be better. Like this guy, he's still young. He can still rectify his mistake. This is going to be something that's going to shape him for the better. It's going to live rent-free in his head for quite some time. He's going to lose a lot of sleep. He's not going to be able to enjoy the fruits of his labors for quite some time. And he's not going to be able to do anything about it. And it's going to simmer and cook. And it's going to be very excruciating for him every single hour, every single day. I do think that he deserves to have some semblance of punishment. Because I think a mistake of this magnitude is grounds for a fair bit of deserved consequences.
It's a shame that things had to end up this way for the sake of displaying their power. That being said, I'm gonna be putting my faith to them that they are gonna do better in the next event. I certainly think that this is not over yet. There's gonna be better events in the future.
Hi Joey. Hi Aki.
It's Joe.
Yes.
Shit.
Is it okay for you to sign this binder right here?
Already?
Yes. I just want to say I'm such a big fan.
I decided to skip CONQuEust 2022 because I thought this year had more to offer. I thought to myself that I wasn't prepared for an event like this and I needed time to prepare. Looking back at it now, did I make the right decision?
Cosplay.
It's Charlie's. What's her?
I was like, is it just me or is he?
That's why we went here, baby.
Yeah, I was like, is that Charlie?
Okay.
CONQuEust being officially over, it's hard to give an answer. All I can do now is look back on the guy 10 months ago who decided not to buy the tickets for CONQuEust 2022, expecting something big to happen. So let me ask you something. If he were to see this right now, and he knew how it would end, would he have bought the tickets?
Maybe some guy on Twitter is gonna say, "Oh, the condition of local PH events sucks. We're gonna approve and we're gonna show." And maybe some guy on Twitter is gonna say something like that and actually deliver. But, you know, who knows? Honestly, we can only hope for a better event. And the only way that we can get a better event is to call them out on it.
Hi, my name is Lucid. And just a few words about this documentary that I want to let off my chest is that I like to thank every single one of you who's made this possible, who's made this possible, who's made that possible, who's made this possible. CONQuEust 2023 was a train wreck. It was a disaster, and a lot of things went wrong with it. But the one thing that went right is its community. You see, the reason why I wanted to attend CONQuEust was because I wanted to meet a lot of people. I wanted to meet the people that inspire me, the content creators, the influencers and cosplayers. And I also wanted to meet the community behind it, like the fans of this person that I wanted to meet and all of that. And in the making of this documentary, I got to know more about these influencers, these content creators that I've been following. Even content creators that I'm not even following, content creators that I didn't know before this. And I know that my experience isn't exactly the same as others, unfortunately, which is why I wanted to showcase this documentary to show the balance between the good, the bad, and the ugly. And to tell you the truth, if there's anything that I really admired about this event, it's the community.
feelings, I got some new feelings.
Look at this fucking dumbass.
You bring out all the good in me, and I see what I'll never be. Cause that got me some reason to look on my keys in the car that we're taking home. So to say what you said to me on the roof of your house, 'cause I've been having my doubts, oh yeah. Don't know what we could be. Sometimes I feel we're nothing, but you talk like we're something. I guess now we're giving it a try. I like the way you describe it to people who won't go